And welcome. It's been probably I would say, can't even remember when I played this last. It was well before Christmas. Yeah, well before Christmas. So, apologies. I have been basically painting a lot of models I got for Christmas. Fixing up a few things. And I can't even remember how to play the game. You'd think I'd do a quick reference, look at through the rules and prepare everything before I even bother playing it, but I don't get much time, to be honest with you, in between sleeping. Cooking and cleaning for the disabled bro. It's I just fit in the games now and again. And to be honest with you, I have been slightly sucked into the old games I used to play, which was Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so, oh yeah, I had a good Christmas. Well, I got through it anyway. Done the dry January. Smoking my cigars and my brandy. Oh God, I'll be honest with you, see when it hits the weekends. Oh, the temptation. I'm not going to say I haven't broke it. I got a bottle of red wine. It was totally by mistake. Believe it or not, I got it for somebody else. I don't even really bother with red wine. And the person was away back home. They're from Europe. So we ended up just popping it open. Had it over 2 days. So what I'm going to do is just, for every bottle of wine I've had, I'll just add an extra day on. So 31 days in a month, so I'm now going to do 32. As in, I'll stick to it on the first. I'm hoping to stay off the brandy. Try and go on to something that's a little less harmful at this age. Okay, enough of the waffling. I'll leave that to my model building. So we have the Canadians who have landed on Juno Beach. 2 make sectors, red and green. We have this town, it's being held by the Germans. Let me get my books. Find these quite handy. I suppose I've probably showed you them before, but you can get this off the Rapid Fire Reloaded website. That's the German vehicle, gun chart. And that's the American vehicle. Then we have clarifications on rules. Now the thing is, I might need the clarifications because I have the Reloaded Extra, but always handy to have them on one sheet. Yeah. So this is a town that I can't pronounce. And it's a 7th Canadian Infantry Brigade that is attacking German troops' positions. Victory condition: the Canadians must force the German defenders to surrender and drive the reinforcements from the table to win. The Germans must force the 2 Canadian assault groups to lose all momentum. A morale score of 1 to win. We had waves coming on, and it was the 5th wave that's come on. We're on turn 6, where we're on turn 7 now. Courgeuels, my God. To advance 10 megs inland to Caen Bureau Road. So we have all necessary morale tests. There is none. Chance observations. Tests are carried out. Do we need any chance observations? No, they've all fired, so they're all seen. They've all fired, they're all seen. Okay, so smoke shells, are we going to bother? No. What I was actually thinking? I was thinking of firing this mortar. It's a 3-inch over here. You use to smoke the black game guys from being attacked from a wall. But it'd be a waste. They need all the firepower over here. Figures of vehicles are moved. So here we go. Start this side. Now if we can get this main sweeper up within 6 inches, anything crossing that main field won't be affected, but you can only move 4 inches. And because they're freeling, they don't have to do a main check. And he's within 6 inches of the freeler. So we've got them tanks up, they're going to start moving in. These have jumped out of their vehicles and are up here. That's Commander James Doohan, or no, Lieutenant Doohan. And if you're wondering if you know the name, it's Scotty from Star Trek. Okay, you're going to stay because I wanted to keep firing their mortars. These guys are going to have to assault them. Let's get these guys up. Actually, that mortar's staying put because he's going to fire. Is that a paint team? Yep. They're going to join the assault because there's nothing to fire at. There's 2 sections in there. Okay, that's our movement done over this side. I'm hoping the camera's picking all this up. Because I've a bigger table now and it's the camera stand isn't big enough to bring in the whole table. I'm sure I'll work it out. You've only set it up today. Now this is damaged and off. So is this. But it's an obstruction, so I'm going to leave them because these guys are going to have to get around them. Okay, I'll start with the infantry. Get these ones forward. Good thing is they're off the beach. Keeping that mortar so it can fire. That's a command team. Ooh. Now, that's an AVRE. So, I know it's a Mark IV, but I'm just using the Churchill as a AVRE Churchill. That means anything behind it within 6 inches is safe, doesn't need a roll. And that's it for movement. Knife fire. Okay, so movement done. Close assaults. I was actually going to do the fire, but it's close assaults. And we have a few. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 22 in an assault group against 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So 22 against 11 actually. 23. Close assaults. Buildings may only be occupied by a maximum of 11 figures unless the scenario allows for more. Okay. There's nothing in there, so let's look at close assaults. Close assaults. These occur when infantry figures come into contact with enemy occupied buildings and enemy troops, whether in cover or in the open. To determine what happens in such circumstances, the attacker adds a d6 though to the number of their figures within 1 inch of the enemy or the building or defensive position that they are occupying. The defender adds a d6 though plus 2 to the number of figures. The highest score is the winner, and the difference equals the casualties inflicted on the loser up to a maximum of 4 figures. Elite troops add 1 to their score, poor troops deduct 1. Okay, so they're just normal troops. There'll be no add, no deducting. So we have the assaulter, which is the Canadians, are 21 men. Assaulting 11. So for the assaulters, you have 1d6. They get a 6. Oh, that's pretty good actually. On top of their 21, which gives them a score of 26. The defender gets a plus 2. Can't win. It's 11 figures. Plus a d6, which they get a 1, plus 2 is 3, so they get 11, 3, 14 against 26. So they lose a maximum of 4 guys. And in losing the 4 guys, if the result is a draw, no casualties are caused, the winner occupies the building or position, the loser must retire their maximum move or to the nearest friendly cover. So basically, they've been pushed off their own battlements back for a full move. Alright, and these guys occupy the position, so we now have raining fire of brains. What's a radio tune? It's God, I didn't realise how many there was of them. There's a lot of guys assaulting that. Probably going to take this within the next turn. Okay, so many assaults over here. The way it works is this is a minefield. This is 8 to 10 feet up, right along. So they can't actually assault in. They have to come through the minefield. So no. So fire stage. Canadians fire stage. So we have this boyo is going to mortar this. This is a pretty strong mortar. It's definitely big enough to take out a bunker. Okay, so we have, it's a big guns first down. So tanks. So we have these two, there's an AVRE again, it's going to have a pot shot. Well, they're going to fire up to 19 inches or something. We'll have to check. On the 50mm. Then we have the Sherman. It's gonna, oh, it can't fire if it's freeling. Yeah, okay, it can't fire if it's freeling, and it has freeled the whole way up to here and stopped. But it was still part of its turn, so no, it can't fire. So we have the 2-inch motor. On this, we have the 3-inch Lieutenant Doohan on this. Now you can use your own markers, anything will do really. Tiddlywinks, whatever colours you are. So with the bolt action dice I can friendly, that'll be the attack or the shooting, that'll be the damage being read. So it's quite handy. So that's it. Oh no, it's not. Eventually I'll do the soldiers. So the Canadians on these guys, they are the same group. But I'll just leave it one dice because it'll confuse me. Actually, they should take out that too, shouldn't it? Make sure it doesn't fire again. Oh, it's not going to fire anyway. It's going to have to defend itself. Over here, we have these guys are going to be shooting at nobody actually. Because again, they're high up. Well, if they can shoot down, they can shoot up. So I have to make it a rule like that. They're getting hard cover anyway. That's it. Yep, that's it. Now to carry out fire. Right, so big guns down, starting this side. So we have the Churchill AVRE opening up on the 50mm gun. Okay, so 50mm, gun class 3. It's handy what they've done with these booklets, the Rapid Fire Canadians in Normandy. They've put all the details in the back, which is quite handy for quick reference. So Churchill AVRE is target class 2. It's a petard and it's a Hull VMG. So with the petard, it's going to land it on top of this gun. Now petards are fired differently. Obviously they're going to be indirect. Firing at bunkers. Petard fired from a Churchill AVRE can knock out any bunker, demolish a 4-inch section of seawall, or reduce a building to ruin. So maximum range is 12 inches. On a D6 to a 3, 4, 5, 6, but it's firing at a gun and it's a motor round. How has that worked out? So we're just going to have to take it that it's firing at the, we're going to use a target class, so it's a Churchill and it's firing at the 50mm, which is a gun class of 2, let me just see. Gun class 3, so it gets +1 on hitting this, and then we'll just treat it like it's a vehicle. How do you do this? I mean, this is a gun in an emplacement. It can't be treated as a vehicle, you know? Yeah, we're just going to treat it as a bunker then. So as a bunker, just needs a T456, and then you roll for casualties. Even if this doesn't do well, I'm reading the assault here, these guys can assault this gun. So they're pretty much going to win that. Gun emplacements require 3 casualties from high explosive or small arms fire to destroy the weapon. They are in hard cover. A tank turret to brick is partially concealed, classified target. So, okay, so we're going to treat it as an emplacement. The target is 12 inches away. And we're firing high explosives. Just going to consult the high explosive chart or indirect fire. So it's going to be target is moving 5-6 target is moving 6, target not moving 5-6 to hit. So I'm going to treat it as a mortar. Obviously it's a heavy mortar. 5 or 6 for the first round to hit a stationary target. D6 those 6 is required to hit a target that's moved. Here we go. 5-6 needed. And we get totally bad lighting 4. So that's a miss. Yeah, I'll work out someday how to use it a bit hard. Then we have the mortar, 3 inch. I'm going to do this side first because they're always going back and forward. So the 3 inch was on this. You can try to remember what the target was, my god. So again, 2 rounds, 5-6. 5 for the first one, 5-6 for the first one, it's a miss. And for the second one, 4. Miss. Bump, bump. We've got the 2 inch mortar on this. Same again, 5-6. We get a 3, second round, we get a 3. So total waste of shots from the mortars. There's something that hasn't fired with the troops. So these guys on these guys. I'm talking fairly close range. 5 inches. Not the 6 is short range, target the open, yes, D456 to hit. Oh my god, that's going to be deadly. So we have 21 if you remember. Let's say 20, that breaks down to 10 dice. Yeah, 10 dice.